All right, everybody, we are getting started in just a couple minutes. Give me one moment to get everything situated. I got to get Fox pulled up so I can start watching it. I know this event took place hours ago, but it's now showing here in the United States. So let's see what's going on. I'm going to switch over in just a second. All right, here we go. We are just under a minute away from Friday night. We are just under a minute away from Friday Night SmackDown, live in the Jeddah Superdome in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Thank you all for being here with me today. I appreciate each and every single one of you who've shown me love and support, whether it's from the beginning or you're new here, wherever you win. I'm trying to English. I'm sorry. Whatever part of my journey you guys joined in on, I appreciate it. They're the words that I'm looking for. Anyways, it's 8 o'clock. It means it's time for Friday Night SmackDown. Thank you all for being here tonight. All right, let's get some great commentary. We have the last two tournament matches for the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments. Nia Jax, Bianca Belair, Randy Orton, and Tama Tonga, who's going to advance to the finals to face Lyra Valkyria for the women's side and Gunther for the men's side. Tonight, look at the city of Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, as tonight we're live from the Jeddah Superdome, Jeddah, Saudi Arabia, just under 24 hours away from the King and Queen of the Ring premium live event that takes place 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. You won't want to miss it. It'll be live on Peacock, but tonight, Friday Night SmackDown in the Jeddah Superdome is live on Fox. There's the Apex Predator, Randy Orton, who is more focused than ever. And he has one more accomplishment left that he feels he hasn't done. And that is to get through Tama Tonga and then become King of the Ring. But that's no easy task. For Randy Orton to become King of the Ring, he has to get through the ring general Gunther. And there's a woman who'd love to become the Queen of the Ring. There is Nia Jax, a former WWE Women's Champion. In fact, this match between Nia Jax and this woman, Bianca Belair, these two are both former WWE Women's Champions. And in fact, Bianca Belair, the longest reigning WWE Women's Champion of the modern era, at over 400 days. Bianca Belair reigned as the now defunct WWE Raw Women's Champion. From the Jeddah Superdome, this is Friday Night SmackDown on Fox. The fans are jumping up and down. They might blow the roof off this place. If they don't do it tonight, they'll definitely do it tomorrow. And SmackDown is sponsored by Progressive. You can see those crowns. That's what it's all about tomorrow. It's about those King and Queen of the Ring crowns. And we're not wasting any time here. Not even a little bit of time. We're kicking things off hot with one half of the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Bianca Belair. Kicking things off with the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament for the Friday Night SmackDown side of things, that is. It is Bianca Belair and Nia Jax. We already know who either one of these, who Bianca Belair or the woman that will come out right after Nia Jax, Bianca Belair's opponent. We already know who either one of them will face in the finals, and that's Lyra Valkyria. We know that for sure. And speaking of Lyra Valkyria, there she is sitting front row. She has herself a front row seat to see what's going to happen in this semifinals match. This is important. You get to learn about your opponent if you're Lyra Valkyria. And I am Hype the Commentator, a.k.a. Sam. And I appreciate each and every one of you for being here tonight as we get things kicked off with a Queen of the Ring semifinals match. Bianca Belair looking to become a Queen of the Ring. It is not something she has accomplished yet in her career. It's not, but it's definitely something she'd like to add. But the odds aren't looking too great. She's definitely got an evenly matched opponent, if not a stronger and badder opponent in the irresistible force, Nia Jax. Since being drafted on a Friday Night SmackDown, Nia Jax has just been unstoppable. And now she has a chance at becoming the Queen of the Ring. But first she has to get through the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair. Can she get through the EST and find herself in the finals against Lyra Valkyria? And it was only last Friday where she defeated Jade Cargill after what was a disqualification, which ended up turning into a fight that had to be stopped by the WWE officials. Let's take a look at this. First round tournament, Nia Jax defeated Naomi, then defeated Jade Cargill via disqualification. Belair defeated Tiffany Stratton, and Bianca Belair and Nia Jax face off. All right, the bell is rung. This match is underway. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair, or Nia Jax? They're going to lock up, collar and elbow, center of the ring. But this is no easy task for Bianca Belair with the size advantage of Nia Jax. But you can see that she's trying to fight back, but only to get planted face first into the mat. And what happened there was Bianca Belair tried to use all of her force, used all of it to try and push Nia Jax back, but she was using so much of that force and was fully focused on that she forgot to focus about what else could happen. And Nia Jax threw Bianca Belair off her balance, sending her face first into the mat, and now splashing into her in the corner. And now as Bianca Belair up on her shoulders, but Belair has a sleeper locked in, center of the ring. This is a great strategy when you have to take care of an opponent that's bigger than you. This is where you start. A sleeper hold. This is how you weaken your opponent. And you may have to just put them to sleep. But Nia Jax breaking free of the submission. Gonna drag Bianca Belair, but Bianca Belair able to land on her feet. Mocking Jax. Boot to the midsection. And crashing into Jax, but Jax doesn't budge. Ducks under Nia Jax. Shoulder tackle into the corner. Nia Jax moves back a little bit. And now again has Nia Jax right where she wants her. And Nia Jax not where she wants to be. Bianca Belair with these heavy-handed rights, but gets tossed over to the ring apron by Nia Jax. Goes for a clothesline, ducks under. Great counter from Bianca Belair, who's now driving Nia Jax face first into the top turnbuckle. And this is going to be an interesting situation here. Now for the top turnbuckle, going for more of these clubbing rights. And with this tournament, Triple H announced that the stakes are even higher, with the winner of the Queen and King of the Ring tournaments being guaranteed a world title shot at SummerSlam. That is huge news. That just makes this tournament so much higher stakes. Makes the stakes in this so much higher. And it could potentially throw you off your game if you're in this situation where you just want to become Queen of the Ring, because what an accomplishment that is. We've seen what the King of the Ring has done in the past for many superstars, including some that competed in this year's tournament, such the likes of Sheamus. We'll be back from commercial break. All right, and we are back live on Friday Night Smack. It is the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. It is Bianca Belair and Nia Jax. And you can see Lyra Valkyria, who's already secured her spot in the finals, watching on. And Nia Jax has a little crown that she's putting on her head, a symbol of what could be this weekend, rather tomorrow afternoon, if she can pick up the victory tonight and then get through Lyra Valkyria, who has been on a rocket ship since being drafted to Monday Night Raw. And she's been riding that wave But right now, Nia Jax is in control. That's what this is about. This is about Nia Jax and Bianca Belair. We'll have to wait tomorrow to see Lyra Valkyria. But tonight, these two are going at it. Had a stretch muffler, reversed into a sunset flip, rolled out of harm's way. Nia Jax lands right on the bottom. And shoulders were down. Crucifix gets caught by Nia Jax in midair. Samoan drop sends Belair on her back, and a kick out at 2 as this match continues. The stakes are high, and even higher now with a world title shot at SummerSlam on the line. The biggest party of the summer just got a hell of a lot bigger because of this. That means the best of the best. What this tournament was all about has been about showing that you are the best of the best when it comes to stepping inside the squared circle. So we are guaranteed to have 2 incredible world title matches at SummerSlam. And not just because of the champions in the match, but because of the challengers. And now, Maeve injured her knee in the process of that high cross body. Nia Jax able to kick at it too. Let's take a look at this one more time. So it was a perfect cross body. Had she been able to had Belair been able to capitalize 1 second earlier, we may have seen a different result. But the problem is that knee has been bothering her throughout this entire tournament. Is she going to be able to get through this match? That's the big question. I mean, is she going to get through this? A better question. Is she going to be able to get through this match and win? But maybe not, because Nia Jax just sweep the leg from under and then just put all of her weight on that with that leg drop on the knee of Bianca Belair, who is writhing in pain. The EST needs a sign of hope because here comes an annihilator from Nia Jax. But Bianca Belair fights through. Has a little bit more left in the tank with a power bomb. Takes down Nia Jax. Scoops her, stacks her. Oh, only enough for a 2 count. But once again, Bianca Belair goes to that knee. That knee is in so much pain, but the superhuman strength of Bianca Belair able to hold up Nia Jax, but not enough to keep her down for the 3. It's just the wherewithal that Bianca Belair has to push through. Her determination, the grit to push through the pain in her knee, to find herself in the finals, to get back some gold, an opportunity to earn more gold. You have to wonder, without the title shot being thrown into the mix of becoming the winner of the Queen of the Ring, if Bianca Belair would have been able to get this far in this match with all the pain and damage that's already been done to her knee, and with it being driven right back in the canvas, Nia Jax has a brilliant strategy here, and as she continues to work on that injured leg, the injured knee of Bianca Belair. But we've seen how far Bianca Belair is willing to go despite the knee injury. We saw her take out Tiffany Stratton last Friday in one incredible match. But Belair is once again back up to her feet, looking to prevent another. Oh, no, there's no way. There's no way. Oh, my. A KOD? No, but her knee just collapsed. Belair she couldn't do it. And a senton. Nia Jax smells blood in the water with an annihilator. And Nia Jax is headed to the finals tomorrow afternoon. With that, Nia Jax looks at that Queen of the Ring crown as she faces Lyra Valkyria in the finals, who was watching very closely as she had a front row seat to see this one. And that's smart. You have to scout your opponent. But let's take a look at that leg drop on the knee, the side of the knee, that is, one more time. Great effort from Bianca Belair trying to go for that KOD, but there was just too much pressure on the knee with all the weight. And in the end, all the damage that was done, it was only going to take one annihilator to put Bianca Belair away. And Nia Jax is one step closer to becoming the 2024 Queen of the Ring, and she faces Lyra Valkyria tomorrow in the finals. And the message has been sent from Nia Jax as she declares that she will win the Queen of the Ring tournament tomorrow and buzz right through Lyra Valkyria. But never underestimate Lyra. And here are the WWE Tag Team Champions, A-Town Down Under, on the final SmackDown before King Queen of the Ring with a very special guest in the megastar L.A. Knight. We are back. Now's your chance to meet Cody Rhodes, Hulk Hogan, and Rhea Ripley at the Fanatics Fest in New York City, August 16th through 18th in Javits Center in New York City. FanaticsFest.com. Tickets are on sale now. All right. Careful what you ask for. You might just get it. Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell might have a date with the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. But coming up, we have the Grayson Waller effect featuring the WWE Tag Team Champions, the Aussie icon Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. And here is Grayson Waller and Austin Theory, the WWE Tag Team Champions. We were expecting a megastar LA Knight, but here comes Carmelo Hayes. He's still a top up and coming star, but he's no megastar LA Knight. And he's here. This night's just getting bigger and bigger because the megastar, with everybody saying LA Knight, is here on Friday Night SmackDown. And the people are getting exactly what they want in the form of LA Knight. LA Knight. He's already trashing this. He definitely didn't come here for an interview. Grayson Waller, hopefully he's got some insurance on his set, on his Grayson Waller Effect set, because LA Knight already did some damage to it. And Carmelo Hayes attacking Knight from behind. But here comes Knight to fight back with these jabs. But here comes A-Town down under with the attack. This is just an unfair attack. There is nobody. But here comes the Street Profits to the aid of LA Knight. They heard enough trash from A-Town down under. The disrespect to Bobby Lashley. And now Montez Ford, Angelo Dawkins making quick work of the tag team champions to come to the end. Carmelo Hayes to come to the aid of the megastar LA Knight. What a fight. We are back live on Fox for Friday Night Smackdown. Well, during the break, SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis made the six-man tag match official. LA Knight and the Street Profits versus Carmelo Hayes and the WWE Tag Team Champions, A-Town Down Under, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. But we are kicking things off here with him, Carmelo Hayes, and Montez Ford of the Street Profits as they tie up collar and elbow. And Hayes breaks it, has wrist control over Montez Ford. And all that trash talking that Hayes and A-Town Down Under did towards the Street Profits and LA Knight may cost them here. And you gotta wonder about the tag team champions, thinking, well, these three are a threat, and more specifically, the Street Profits being a threat to the tag team titles, as Montez Ford taking control of this one. Sidestep from Hayes. Hayes goes shoulder first, top turnbuckle. Great athleticism from Montez Ford. And the Street Profits are former WWE Tag Team Champions. They've been to the top of the mountain of the tag team division before, so they already know what it's like. So that's why if you're Austin Theory and Grayson Waller, you can't doubt the capabilities of the Street Profits in terms of being able to get the job done. There may be times where they haven't been able to get it done, but nobody has a perfect record. Everything must come to an end. And you find those things out over time. And a big face buster to Carmelo Hayes as Angelo Dawkins, now the legal man in this match, tagging in the megastar LA Knight. The fans have been waiting for this, but now the tag has been made to Austin Theory. LA Knight wants to get his hands on Carmelo Hayes, but Carmelo Hayes does not want to give LA Knight the chance to get his hands on him. But LA Knight going after the arm of Austin Theory. These two are the legal men in this match. And now just yanking on the arm, but here comes a boot to the midsection, countered. Tag's been made to Grayson Waller, and it got scouted by LA Knight, who gets attacked from behind after taking out Grayson Waller. Now stomping away on LA Knight. These two are taking advantage of that full 5 count from the ref before being disqualified at the count of 3, breaking things up. Huge uppercut from Waller. And Waller sending Knight to the ropes. Great countered. Boot right to the face. And Knight is picking up some steam. Makes the tag to Dawkins. This is important to keep the fresh man in the match. Jumps up and over. Huge shoulder uppercut. And an enziguri right on the money of Grayson Waller. And now helping Waller, Theory coming to the aid of his tag team partner. Now a huge right from, but a drop kick from Theory. And rolling to the outside, a clothesline from Grayson Waller. The tag team champions and Hayes are in control. This is a 6-man tag team match on the eve of the King and Queen of the Ring premium live event taking place tomorrow afternoon in the United States at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. You won't want to miss it right now. Angelo Dawkins desperately needs to make a tag tonight or forward, but catches Hayes in midair and throws him away. This is the perfect moment. This is the opportunity that Dawkins has been waiting for, but he doesn't have the strength to make it just a few, just maybe a foot away. And now Theory sweeping the feet. This is great. And now Austin Theory and Grayson Waller in the corner. What a right. These two were in the corner where Angelo Dawkins need to make the tag. But here comes Knight grabbing Theory to the outside. Huge clothesline. And LA Knight now back up on the ring apron. And now the tag is made. LA Knight's the legal man. LA Knight fighting back. What a right. Stomping away on Grayson Waller. Here comes him and gets clothesline on the ring apron. LA Knight is picking up too much momentum to be stopped by the littlest things. It's going to take a big move to take out LA Knight. Now LA Knight mocking Grayson Waller. Shoulder tackle over the top rope. And LA Knight scoop slam. That scoop power slam. And then an elbow drop. Oh, but Carmelo Hayes breaks the cover and saves this match. LA Knight thought he had it won. Carmelo Hayes gets caught. LA Knight thinking BFT. Double knees right to the face of Knight. Huge enziguri turning Hayes inside out. And now, oh my, just decking Austin Theory. Angelo Dawkins then gets caught by a knee from Grayson Waller. LA Knight in the ring all alone. But here comes Waller, rolling thunder. Gets caught with a BFT. And here comes Hayes. Hayes gets sent to the outside. Montez Ford now tagged in by Knight. Knight spearing. Oh my, there's carnage all around the ringside area. Meanwhile, Montez Ford is up at the top where he feels at home from the heavens. Ford gets the cover and he's done it. The Prophets and Knight pick up the victory. Well, it seems that all that trash talking that Austin Theory, Grayson Waller, and Carmelo Hayes did during the Grayson Waller effect before LA Knight came out, and then the Street Profits, it didn't really work out for them. Be careful what you wish for. You might just get it. They talked all that trash because they wanted to get a response from them, knowing that they were going to get a response, get a reaction out of them. And that reaction was a 6-man tag match made official by Nick Aldis, and then a victory by LA Knight and the Street Profits, who lived to fight another day. And with that victory, that sure puts the Street Profits in a high position for another shot at the WWE Tag Team Championships after that huge from the heavens frog splash from Montez Ford to Grayson Waller to pick up the victory. There's the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. What a message from Logan Paul saying he's going to take this fair and square. Cody Rhodes joins us live on Friday Night SmackDown next. All right, we are back live. It is Friday Night Smackdown. WWE SummerSlam 2026 set to take in Minneapolis, Minnesota as a 2-night event in the U.S. Bank Stadium. You won't want to miss it. Now, SummerSlam, a 2-night event, August 1st, August 2nd, 2026. But let's come back here to the Jeddah Superdome in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. Friday Night SmackDown for the very first time in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. In just a few moments, we will be seeing the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. But still to come tonight, it is Randy Orton and Tama Tonga. Tama Tonga, the son of Haku, has his hands full. Talk about a man who has his hands full. The undisputed WWE Champion, Cody Rhodes. When you've got the entire kingdom of Saudi Arabia singing your song, of course, you're going to be oozing a lot of confidence, rather. Every single person in the Jeddah Superdome is on their feet for the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, the undisputed WWE Champion. And we are just under 24 hours away from his big title defense against Logan Paul at the King and Queen of the Ring Premium Live event. It all goes down tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific on Peacock. So it is a champion versus champion match. Only one title is on the line, and that is Cody Rhodes' undisputed WWE Championship. What words does the American Nightmare have for the challenger of the United States champion, Logan Paul, ahead of their big match tomorrow? And before he could even speak, there comes Logan Paul. Here's Cody Rhodes' opponent for tomorrow. What? Very disrespectful in Logan Paul. Logan Paul just, quote unquote, maybe becoming a nightmare for Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes has a lot on the line tomorrow. It was originally supposed to be for both titles, but Logan Paul weaseled his way out of defending his United States Championship. Was that fear? And Logan Paul can't believe what he's heard from the American Nightmare. Maybe some doubts after the message that has been sent from Cody Rhodes being called a kid. That's not something you ever want to hear. What a warning from Nia Jax to Bailey saying keep that title clean till SummerSlam. Bailey prepared for action as the WWE Women's Champion. She takes on Chelsea Green, and it's next. Night Smackdown. And Bailey is in the ring as she awaits her opponent. And her opponent is Chelsea Green. Unfortunately, Samantha Irvin is not here to announce Bayley has an interesting challenge at hand here tonight. She has Chelsea Green as her opponent, but it's not even just the fact that she has Chelsea Green in her as her opponent. She has Piper Niven in her corner. Piper Niven is a powerhouse, a force that is not to be messed with. You don't want to mess with Piper Niven. It took Chelsea Green a long time to get Piper Niven to like her, or at least tolerate her. Chelsea Green has, I guess, if you will, one hot mess of a personality. And this would be a huge win for Chelsea Green if she can pick up the victory tonight. This would definitely put her in front of the line for a title match. And here we go. What a forearm right off the bat from Chelsea Green, sending Bayley now face first into the turnbuckle. This is exactly what Chelsea Green needed to get the early lead on Bayley. Now a slap right on the money. And high up, missile dropkick takes Bayley down. This is what you need if you're going to take out the champion. This is a big opportunity for Chelsea Green. And so far, she's not wasting this opportunity. She's taking full advantage and realizes she needs to put her foot and floor it on the gas. But what you don't want to do is exhaust all of your gas while the champion is still taking all that time to recover. And you don't want to do any showboating. We do see that from Chelsea Green. Is you don't want to waste too much time showboating, especially when your opponent's the WWE Women's Champion. And we'll be right back after commercial break. And welcome back to Friday Night Smackdown. It is Bayley versus Chelsea Green. And now, during commercial break, Bayley took control over her opponent, Chelsea Green. This is exactly what Bayley needed, with a backdrop suplex to Chelsea Green, who rolls to the ring apron. But this is still a dangerous area if you're Chelsea Green, not fully getting out of harm's way. And now breaking free, Chelsea Green has her eyes set and taking out Bayley. What a rough ride for Bayley. Hooks the leg. This one could do it. Chelsea Green thought that one was going to do it, but it wasn't enough to keep down Bayley. Once again, Green working on the champion, putting up a good fight, realizes how big of an opportunity this is. You don't get an opportunity like this every day to go one-on-one against the champion. And Bayley turning things back around. Rose plant. That one's going to do it. Hooks the leg. And 1, 2, and 3. Bayley picks up the victory. But here comes Piper Niven with a splash to Bayley. Not wasting any time. Taking down Bayley following the victory of the champion. Piper Niven gonna avenge her tag team partner Chelsea Green. But Bayley is fighting back at Piper Niven. But Bayley's already taken a little bit from Chelsea Green throughout their match. Piper Niven is as fresh as it gets. Oh my, a black hole slam from Piper Niven, sending a message to the champion. When you're the champion, you know the target is always you. And the message has been sent by Piper Niven with another senton, crushing the soul of the WWE Women's Champion. All right. And gets back in the ring to continue the attack and avenging Chelsea Green. I don't think Chelsea Green was expecting that at all. And Bayley's down and out. The target locked and loaded for Piper Niven. The clock is ticking on AJ Styles. You know, Father Time catches everybody. But coming up next is the final semifinals match of the King of the Ring tournament. It is Randy Orton and Tama Tonga, and it's coming up next. Back live on Friday Night Smackdown. Thank you, everybody, for being here with me tonight. I will see you guys all again tomorrow afternoon, 1 p.m. Eastern. You won't want to miss it for King and Queen of the Ring. Andrade has quite the bright future ahead of them on Friday Night SmackDown. And earlier tonight, we saw Nia Jax advance into the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Well, she will face Lyra Valkyria. But coming up next, we are about to determine who will be advancing to the King of the Ring tournament final. And whether that's Randy Orton or Tama Tonga, the winners of the King Queen of the Ring tournaments will earn themselves a world title match at SummerSlam. All right. Paul the Wise Man is not in a very good situation there. To try to reassess the situation of this new bloodline. Here comes the apex predator of WWE, the Viper, Randy Orton. Randy Orton has done so much throughout his historic WWE career. It is a legendary career. And you see the WWE Universe and the WWE Experience in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, watching on Friday Night SmackDown. The Viper Randy Orton makes his way to the ring. Orton has done so much throughout his historic career, but becoming king of the ring is not something he has been able to accomplish. But the thing is, he's got to go against Tama Tonga. Randy Orton doesn't know Tama Tonga all too well. Tama Tonga has only been in the WWE for a little over a month now. But what Orton has gotten to see is a couple matches of Tama Tonga. And he's got to be ready for it as he stares down at the crown. He looks at that crown, knowing that it could very well be his in just under 24 hours. If he can pick up the victory tonight and then get through the Ring General Gunther tomorrow at the King and Queen of the Ring event. And then it's Orton and Tonga, and it's coming up next on Friday Night SmackDown. He will earn the right to face Gunther in tomorrow night's event, the finals. And there's Gunther watching on a front row seat. This is why he's the ring general. He watches his opponents closely. He knows either one of these men, whether it's Randy Orton or Tama Tonga, will be his next opponent, and it will take place tomorrow. At 11 a.m. tomorrow, the King and Queen of the Ring countdown. The countdown to King and Queen of the Ring at 11 a.m. Eastern. And an appearance by Ibrahim Al-Hajjaj. He is back once again. We saw him 6 months ago at Crown Jewel, and he is back. And tomorrow we have Lyra Valkyria versus Nia Jax, Queen of the Ring finals. A huge opportunity for either one of these women, not just to become Queen of the Ring, but whoever wins tomorrow will earn themselves a shot at the World Championship at SummerSlam. And speaking of world title matches, the women's world titles on the line as Becky Lynch defends against Liv Morgan, who was in her Revenge Tour era. And then Sami Zayn has his hands full, and as he defends his Intercontinental Championship in a triple threat match against Chad Gable and Big Bronson Reed. It's personal with Gable, but it's all business with Big Bronson Reed. And talk about business picking up. The women's tag team titles are on the line. Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair defend against Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae. Did Hartwell and LeRae bite off more than they could chew, confronting Belair and Cargill earlier tonight? And then for the undisputed WWE Championship, it will be our main event tomorrow. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, takes on the United States Champion, the Maverick, Logan Paul, at King and Queen of the Ring. It will be a huge 24 hours, extremely eventful. Let's see what's next. And here comes Orton's opponent, Tama Tonga. Paul Heyman looking extremely nervous. I do apologize to stray away from the task at hand, which is Tama Tonga and Randy Orton, but Paul Heyman looks more stressed than he's ever been being alongside the Bloodline. I don't think this is what he envisioned when he decided to side with Roman Reigns back in 2020. He didn't intend for all of this to happen. Take a look at the bottom of your screen. This is the times for King and Queen of the Ring tomorrow. 8 p.m. Arabian time, 1 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Central, Mountain, 11 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. and Hawaiian, 7 a.m. And 10 a.m. Eastern, or 10 a.m. Western for the western part of the United States. And Tama Tonga has that look in his eyes. And Tama Tonga is like a rabid animal. It's like a rabid hyena. And he has intentions of taking down Orton, Randy Orton, the Viper. It's a viper and a hyena. And a ring general watching on. The Ring General Gunta. Looking on to see who his opponent for tomorrow will be. As the bell rings, Tama Tonga goes right after Randy Orton, catching Orton off guard, trying to get the upper hand early on in this matchup. This is a great strategy from Tama Tonga to try and catch Randy Orton off his guard as he unloads on Randy Orton with his clubbing shots in the corner, breaking down Orton. You don't want to waste too much time. Orton fights back, boot to the midsection when the ref forced Tonga back, and a fall away slam, sending Tonga across the ring. And Orton Sending Tama Tonga shoulder first into the ring post. And just like that, Randy Orton has really turned things around very quickly. And again, Tonga goes shoulder first into the ring post. This is a brilliant strategy from the Apex Predator. There's a reason Randy Orton is a 14-time world champion. And if he wins this and if he can win this and he can beat Gunther tomorrow, he could very well become a 15-time world champion. Whether he goes on to face the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, a man who he knows very well. In fact, the mentor of the American Nightmare at one point in his career. Whether it's Damian Priest, we'll find out in due time. But Orton maintains his control. And Tama Tonga, the son of Haku, a legendary professional wrestler, regarded as one of the baddest, the toughest in the business. Haku raised mercenaries in the form of Tama Tonga and Tongaloa. Tongaloa is so dangerous, he couldn't even get through customs. And Orton sent knee first into the steel steps. This is smart because that's that injured knee of Orton that's taped up. This is a brilliant strategy from Tama Tonga. Can he keep this up when we come back on Friday Night SmackDown? It is a semifinals match between Randy Orton and Tama Tonga, who will go against Gunther tomorrow in the finals. And the winner will then have a title shot at SummerSlam for the world title there, for a world championship. And Randy Orton not where he wants to be, as Tama Tonga is in control Off the middle turn, off the middle rope. Went for a frog splash onto the knee, but Orton realized where he was, what was going on, and he gets out of harm's way. The knee of Randy Orton has been merely destroyed. But Orton, the wherewithal to continue fighting throughout this tournament despite having an injured knee. Beyond the tournament, before the tournament began, Orton had an injured knee. But that's just how tough the 14-time world champion is. Orton went for that patented DDT, but Tama Tonga counters, sweeps the leg, now stomping on the hamstring, and DDTs the knee right into the mat. That leg of Orton continuing to be worked on by Tama Tonga, who goes after the chest with these clubbing blows to the Viper. And now with a sleeper looking to put the Viper to sleep. The sleeper hold is now applied. Orton not where he wants to be. Does Orton have enough? Does Randy Orton have enough strength in his knee to get back up to his feet? Can he do it? And he does. But Orton is stumbling and falls right back down to his knee. This is not a good spot for Randy Orton. He is in deep trouble here. If he's going to get through Tama Tonga, he's got to find a way to break out of this. He's got to break free. And now has Tama Tonga up on his shoulders and sends him into the corner. But Tama Tonga is still holding on. That's just how dangerous Tama Tonga is that he's still able to hold on. And it looks like he's about to put Orton down on the mat again. Orton trying to have the wherewithal to keep as much pressure off his knee as possible, but gets caught with a huge chop block from Tama Tonga. And just like that, Tama Tonga turns things around and going right after the attack on that sleeper hold. And if you're Tama Tonga, this is a brilliant strategy. You're going after the knee, and now you're trying to put Randy Orton away once he's down on his knees because he can't get up to his feet. This is brilliant. It keeps Orton off his feet. You block the oxygen, and Gunther, straight-faced, very focused, laser-focused, rather, on watching this match, seeing who his opponent will be for tomorrow and learning every little detail about his opponent. That's what it means to be a ring general. But will it be enough to defeat either one of these men tomorrow? And there's one thing for sure is that Gunther will be the freshest man tomorrow. Gunther having more time to recover from his last match, from his semifinals match on Raw, than either Randy Orton or Tama Tonga will ahead of the finals of the King of the Ring tournament tomorrow. But Orton holding onto that leg. Tama Tonga's down. Both men trying to get back up to the feet. Tama Tonga using the ropes to pull himself back up. Orton back up to his feet, despite that he's having a hard time walking on his bad leg. And Orton, and a power slam, snap power slam from Orton, but still taking more and more out of Orton's knee as he grabs onto the knee and pulls himself back up to his feet. Orton going to continue the attack, and he's going for it, sending Tama Tonga to the ropes and out to the ring apron, but nope, Orton gets sent up and over. Oh, Orton falls on his knee on the floor. Hard landing for the Apex Predator, and Tama Tonga going to take his time going after Randy Orton. Thumb to the eye from Orton. Great counter and a second one. Orton, desperate times call for desperate measures. Sometimes you got to play a little bit dirty. Huge backdrop onto our announce desk. Spine first, and then one, and another one for the Arabic announce team on their announce desk. Randy Orton making some light work of Tama Tonga, just lifting him up in the air. Despite all the pain, Orton pushes through and continues to thrive. Orton rolls back in the ring. And now Tonga going after the leg of Orton. Tonga going to be no easy opponent for Randy Orton. That's what we said before this match, and that's what we're going to say again. Or rather, what I'm going to say again, as Orton catches Tama Tonga a third time. This time, patented snap DDT, that vintage Randy Orton DDT from the middle rope. Connects this time, no counter, and Sol Sikoa looks concerned for Tama Tonga. for his MFT. And Orton is getting ready to strike. The Viper's coiled, but the knee. And now Solo. Solo's up on the ring apron. What a right to Solo. And a roll up from Tama Tonga. 2. And Orton able to kick out of 2. But an RKO out of nowhere. And Orton's headed to the finals against Gunther tomorrow. Randy Orton has done it with an RKO out of nowhere to Tama Tonga. He will have a date with Gunther in the finals of the King of the Ring tournament, not to determine who will be the King of the Ring, but who will earn themselves a world title shot at SummerSlam. It is official. It is Gunther, the Ring General Gunther, and the Apex Predator, the Viper Randy Orton, in the finals of the King of the Ring tournament as these two eye each other down. What a match this is going to be, but Solo Sikoa from behind with a Samoan spike to Randy Orton. And now going to attack the Viper. Oh, but Kevin Owens is back. He's here, and he makes a run for it as it goes after Solo Sikoa. And Kevin Owens coming to the aid of his friend Randy Orton. And a one for a stunner. Solo blocked it, rolls out of the ring, and gets out of harm's way. Kevin Owens is now back, and he makes the save to Randy Orton, but some of the damage has already been done. Orton caught with a Samoan spike. What shape will Orton be when he takes on the Ring General Gunther tomorrow and the King of the Ring tournament finals? Randy Orton's chances of winning have been reduced from the damage not just done by Tama Tonga in their match, but by that Samoan spike from Solo Sikoa following it. And it's going to be tough because you really want to go into a match against Gunther at 100%. It's Gunther. It's Randy Orton tomorrow in the King of the Ring finals tomorrow. All right. Thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight. I appreciate it. I appreciate each and every single one of you for sticking with me today. Everybody who showed up, anybody who's lurking, I appreciate each and every single one of you. Sorry I wasn't talking directly into the mic. All right. Well, that's going to do it for tonight's stream. I want to make sure I get a good rest before tomorrow's event. Anyways, with that being said, thank you all. Oh, I meant to give you guys an update on my training at MCW. Training's going pretty good so far. I trained on Tuesday and I trained on Thursday. I'll keep giving you guys some updates, and I'll let you guys know when I get on some shows. For those who are local, I'll let you guys know when tickets go on sale. Coming up on June 8th, MCW Breakthrough live for the RJ Meyer Arena in Joppa, Maryland. MCW Breakthrough hosts the students of MCW look to quote unquote break through the system and make their mark and earn themselves a spot on the MCW shows, which is very difficult to get because MCW only puts the best of the best that the independent professional wrestling scene has to offer. Whether it's the MCW heavyweight champion, DeMarcus Kane, the Kingpin, or whether it is the MCW World Tag Team Champions, Tim Spriggs and Spencer Slade, two of the very best. On their own, they are two of the best that MCW has to offer. But as a tag team, they are even more unstoppable as Capital Punishment. And talk about a legendary tag team at MCW. Black Wall Street, Drolix, and Chuck Lennox, and Gia Scott, the women's champion. And let's not forget about Miles Hawkins, the 99 overall, the up-and-coming 99 overall Miles Hawkins, the MCW Rage TV champion, who's been making his name known alongside Miami Mike Walker. Those two have been going back and forth, but let's not forget about a man who defines professional wrestling, what it means to bring back the old glory of what it used to mean to be a professional wrestler. I'm talking about the MECCA, the Mecca, Brian Johnson. There is so much good professional wrestling in MCW, and I wouldn't have picked any other professional wrestling school. Besides the fact that it's the closest one to me, it couldn't have worked out any better to be there, to be a part of the production course, to be able to train with the very best that MCW has to offer, the very best that the business has to offer. Some of the best kept secrets in the professional wrestling business are at MCW. You may never know their names, but damn it, they're some of the very best this business has to offer. And I'm very fortunate to be under the learning tree of some of the very best that MCW Pro Wrestling has to offer, which the new class is starting soon. So if you are local in the DMV area, or a little bit further out in Pennsylvania, whatever it may be, definitely choose MCW Pro Wrestling. That is the school for you. They've really taken good care of me and of everybody else that goes to that school. They really care about your health. They make sure you learn everything that you need to know. They are going to put you through it before you find yourself in a match. They're going to put you through it. But it's all worth it. It's all about the dream, baby. It's all about the dream. All right. With that being said, thank you all for tuning into tonight's stream. I will see you tomorrow afternoon for... what the fuck's tomorrow? King and Queen of the Ring Premium Live Event. The main event is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and the United States Champion, the Maverick, Logan Paul, for the undisputed WWE Championship. And we have two finals matches for the King and Queen of the Ring tournaments. In the Queen of the Ring tournament, it is Lyra Valkyria, who has been on a rocket ship since being drafted to Monday Night Raw last month, and the irresistible force, Nia Jax. These two are going to give it everything they've got. The stakes are even higher now with a guaranteed world title shot at SummerSlam on the line. That comes with being the Queen of the Ring. Plus, for the King of the Ring side of things, what we just found out is that Randy Orton will be the one who faces the Ring General Gunther in the finals of the King of the Ring tournament. And either one of those men will challenge for the world title, whether it's Damian Priest, potentially even Drew McIntyre, potentially CM Punk. We never know who the world champion is going to be by SummerSlam. You never know. Well, you never know. But with that being said, thank you all for tuning in tonight's stream, and I will see you all in the next one.